Hey, I'm KM.T. What's up? Welcome to my episode of Meet the Creators TV. Like, comment, subscribe.
You see, cause honestly, you and all your other friends ain't topping me. You was just a no-ho, now you're just a memory. Thinking about those old days, can't let them feelings get to me. Yeah.
My name is KM.T. I'm 22 years old. I'm a producer and artist from Boston, Massachusetts, and just been doing music like my whole life. My stage name is based off, my actual name, which is Kemet. Not only does my stage name just not have any E's in it, but I wanted something to like, cause I like the meaning of my name, behind my name, which is rebirth of the land, and also like black sand. It's like the original name of Egypt and I think Africa too. So I just wanted to, I feel like the music industry and this music in general, like I wanted to like come with a new sound, and so like rebirth of the land kind of like plays off of that. So it was like I wanted to kind of run with what I got. That's what I got on my government. Well, I took piano lessons at 4 years old, and then I just kind of, at first I didn't really like it, kind of hated it, because I used to just memorize, I wouldn't really practice it. But after that, I kind of just like kept doing it. Around 10 years old, I started playing drums, and then I got into high school, Boston Arts Academy for drums. I took that all the way, and I did like a Berkeley like summer program as well, and a after-school high school program with Berkeley as well. And then I got into Berkeley College of Music, thank God. And then I just been all around music. So I guess like around like 10 years old, I really like started to like love just music in general. And then when I got to college in 2016, I just started producing. And around 2018, I released like my first single. And after that, like I got good response, but it was just like being an artist was just so therapeutic. So I just stuck with it. Growing up in Boston, it was great. Like I enjoyed, like I always would like go to my dad's house. I love spending time with my dad. And but then around when I was like 9 years old, I lost my dad because of kidney failure, and so that kind of like tore me apart, like emotionally. But it's different when you're young because you don't really like process trauma. Like you can't really like comprehend it because you're so young. You kind of just like living in the moment. Throughout my life, I just like kind of smiled through like pain, no matter like what I was kind of facing. But not to say I had a traumatic childhood, growing up without a father, but it was like, you always wish like things could be kind of like different, like you would make different decisions and like different choices and stuff. So it's like it impacts you. But I like Boston because not only was that situation tough for me, but Boston like is a tough city. Like it's tough love in Boston basically. It's just like you kind of like gotta really grind at what you're doing, and you gotta stick with it. Like no matter what you're doing, whether it's like videography, music, or like dinner, cooking, or like anything, you gotta really like have tough skin, because it's like once you start putting it out to the public, it's public opinion. So whatever they say is whatever they say. But to be able to like coming in Boston and just having that childhood, it's just like you really like the city like raises you, and it grows you to have like that tough skin, because sometimes sometimes the city don't support it, but like sometimes it's really like you really gotta just make something that really like sticks and like resonates with like not just people from Mattapan, but people from Dorchester, Roxbury, Hyde Park, everywhere. I mean, they're accepted. Like, I don't want to say accepted in terms of like, this is me, just yes. But I always did music. I always was like, I just, for sake of conversation, gifted. But I worked hard at my craft. Like I practiced it every day. Like during high school, I used to play drum. Like I still play drums, but I would just like go every day after school and just like grind from like 2:30 to like 8, and then go home and just practice. Like I just practice all day every day. And then when I started producing and when I started rapping and like being an artist and like singing on shit, and so I wanted to perfect my craft, and so they were accepted because I think, you know, not only I being blood, but they seen that the passion and the you know, dedication I have to my music. I like this year I spent like mad money on like equipment and shit. Oh my god, hurts thinking back, but like, you know, if you love your passion, you might as well like go for it. Like, you know, the bag gonna come eventually. So I paid my dues and did what I did to get to where I'm at. Now I'm on camera. Actually, my mama. I'd be up until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd be having work in the morning, and I'd be like in there blasting whatever I be working on. And her room is like right next to, well, not next to mine, but like right across from mine. So like I'm over here, she over there, and she be knocked out, and like, you know, I'd be blasting my music, just like mixing and mastering, because I just do everything. As you know, I make the beat, record myself, you know, mix, master, duo, you know, the whole 9 yards. So I'm like in there just like turning it up. And I just bought these speakers, and so that shit kind of bangs. It definitely could be better. Like, I feel like it is certain people on the forefront, maybe because of connections and money and followers, or just like based on what they're doing, like how like crazy the video looks. Like, probably get more shock value from somebody else compared to me, because I'm not like toting guns and stuff. So it's like the odds of you looking at something else compared to mine is like, you know, is kind of different. So I feel like sometimes Boston kind of gravitates low key towards that, or, you know, that type of realm, and so that kind of gets more attention. But there are like a lot of Boston rappers and like Boston artists that I think deserve like way more attention that they get, because they really make like dope music. Like, people really like fire music, and I just kind of wish it was kind of like promoted and not having to spend like a ridiculous amount of bag just to get some people to like kind of mess with it, or at least listen to it. But in terms of like the industry, I feel like the industry doesn't really like look at Boston too much. You know, it's still subjective. Like, I personally feel like there's a lot of people that deserve more, if not the spotlight, more spotlight that they should get. Sometimes it's good to like take a break. We'll be playing like Call of Duty and stuff, and like PlayStation. Add me on that. If you ever want that work, you will die. I be playing a lot of video games. That's mainly like my main like creative space, because you really just like, at least for me personally, I be like locked in. Like, I wake up at like 5 in the morning and just like kind of get straight to it with my music, other than like that and like going to the gym and then, you know, classes and stuff. So, but I'll be like at it. So after, like, you know, if I get in a rut with that, or like just like feel blocked, I'll be like, I'll just play some video games, or like just take time to like relax and stuff. First, I'll make the beat, and then I'll probably get like a melody in my head, and then I just start, you know, I just kind of like, you know, hum the melody, or make like, you know, nonsense syllables, you know, just like so just like get something like that. And then whatever I'm really feeling, I kind of just like write it down. Like, sometimes you can't, I mean, you could overthink it, which I'm trying not to do more now, but I just kind of just try to like listen to like my inner thoughts and stuff, and just like not overthink it, and be like, okay, what am I really feeling, and just kind of like listen to my heart and just write it down. My previous, in some of my recent projects, I have I produced myself, because I have like a certain sound that I want to go for. Not that I'm saying like anybody can't do it, but it's just like let me having a vision in my head, and like I'm capable of doing it. So I might as well just do it. So there's that. But there's definitely, I have like a bunch of friends that help me, that send me, you know, tracks if I need it, or like if I want like a certain person to send me something, then yeah. And then in terms of like videography, like music videos, like I hit up my cousin and my dude JD Hunt and living out in Newark, New Jersey, and they be hooking me up with that, and it'd be like fire. I think so far, just like being able to like release a self-produced project by myself, like I, you know, not to be like I did everything myself, but I really do. I'm proud to say like I produced something. I mixed it. I mastered it. I recorded everybody. I got the features that I got on it. Like I put it together. Like I asked, you know, the people I did it, and like shout out to my cousin and my homies. Apologize, and my dude Fred for just like, you know, coming through with it. And so I was proud of that because it's like it's my first project I ever put out that I just did everything with it. And so it's like, you know, being able to like really, you know, put in all that work and then just like release it is like, it's like the best feeling. Drake, because he can rap and sing multifaceted, and I want to become a brand. I want to become an entity and be known for not just rapping, not just singing, not just producing. I want to be known for me and my name. Like, I want to be able to just, you know, I'd be like, I don't want people to just introduce and be like, oh, he's just some rapper, or he's just some artist, or he's just some singer. Like, you know, say my name. It's a humble honor. Like, yeah, like, I mean, I told Janaya, like, I really admire what you guys do and how you know, pun intended, meet the creator. You know, because there's not a lot of platforms that, you know, go out and search, like I was kind of saying before, not a lot of people like kind of look for the talent that's out there, and especially like in Boston, like y'all came out your way to come film me, so like I'm totally like greatly appreciate that. And it's especially like, especially in my point where in my life where I'm trying to rebrand myself and trying to, you know, introduce who I am to the world. It's like, it's definitely like a plus for me, and it helps me so much. But like just like as a person, like I'm like completely like honored to like just be sitting here, you know, doing this. So it's like, thanks.
But late night cooped up with you, you know I'm with it. And looking straight at my downtimes, you know I'm with it. Caught up in the late night, man, that shit on full ride. Driving down 93, drug texting my main light.
Thank you for watching my episode of Meet the Creators TV. Make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe. Follow both me and them on social media. Stay tuned for my project that's coming out called 93. Hopefully dropping next year. Got some music videos on the way. Got mad content on the way. So, you know, look forward for it.